and Lerone Murphy. Emmett, 40 years old, 7 years older than the Englishman from Manchester. Murphy is taller, and we highlight the 3.5-inch edge and reach for the betting favorite of -325. One more time for introductions tonight, Joe Martinez.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here we go! Live from the UFC Apex here in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the main event of the evening. 5 rounds scheduled in this UFC Top 10 showdown in the featherweight division. It is sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Executive Director is Jeff Mullen with Chairman Dallas Hahn. The 3 judges scoring at octagon side, Ben Cartledge, Eric Colon, and Sal D'Amato. And inside the octagon, your referee in charge of the action, Jason Herzog. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the judges are ready, the fighters are ready, the world is ready. Las Vegas, make some noise if you are ready! Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a kickboxer standing 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in officially 145.5 pounds in 16 professional fights. His record stands at 15 victories, no defeats, with 1 draw. He is the UFC's unbeaten number 10 ranked featherweight contender in the world from Manchester, England. Here is Lerone, the Miracle. And across the octagon, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A freestyle fighter standing 5 feet 6.5 inches tall. He weighed in at the featherweight limit, 146 pounds, and in 23 professional fights, holds a record of 19 victories with 4 defeats. He is the UFC's number 8 ranked featherweight contender in the world from Sacramento, California. Here is Josh CC0.
Fighters, we went over the rules in the back. There were no final questions from either of you. You've already touched gloves. Come out ready to fight.
Here we go. Josh Emmett and Lerone Murphy will dance for 5 rounds if needed. Great write-up online from Pete Carroll about the fact that Murphy's not just a standout fighter at Manchester Top Team. He's a team captain. He used mixed martial arts to turn his life around.
First round.
And now he sets the example for the others in the room. Tries to keep that 0 in the loss column. Tonight we're underway. Murphy's in red. Josh Emmett is in white.
Now, while Lerone, he's going to try and fight the smarter fight, he is still going to fight. He isn't going to just stick and move and throw a jab and dance around. He's going to try and put it on Josh Emmett, but you just got to be calculated. You've got to know when to go in. You've got to set traps, use feints. And Josh Emmett, by the way, at 40 years old, is just absolutely ripped.
Lerone's going to look to take out that calf early. You see it in all these fights, but he's looking for that because if you take out the lead leg, it helps take away some of the power from that right hand left hook of Emmett.
And you see Emmett here, slowly but surely, corralling him, corralling Murphy against the fence. There's a nice right hand by Lerone. Caught Emmett swinging a little too recklessly.
That's what Lerone's good at, is he's good at feinting to pull out the strikes, and then he's good at moving out of the way and finding the counters as that fight moves on.
Of course, last time we saw, sorry, go ahead, Brendan.
I was going to say this is the 5th 5-round fight for Josh Emmett in his career. 3 other headlining spots, and of course, the interim title fight against Yair Rodriguez at UFC 284. Second time with 5 rounds to prepare for Lerone Murphy. Passed the test in the first one.
Oh, whoa!
Big exchange.
He clipped Lerone a couple of times there.
And that's what he's got to do. He's got to head off Lerone and put him against the fence and then let his combinations go. But as you can see, Lerone already elbowed him, I think. He caught him early with an elbow in the fight. We'll see. He's looking for those elbows because Emmett's looking to come into the pocket so close, and he's the shorter fighter.
Last time, Josh Emmett, of course, had that disgusting knockout over Bryce Mitchell. And whilst that was beautiful, it can sometimes it can be a gift and a curse. because you're looking for that every single time. You're like, you know what, I've got dynamite in these hands. I'm just going to swing. I'm going to track him down, back him up, get him in a trap and just swing. And sometimes when you look for that, you don't always find it.
And one of the things out of Lerone is he threw that left high kick. He wants to shut down that right hand of Emmett, so he might attack the weapons of Emmett with that left high kick. You see him punching that backhand of Emmett. When you punch the hands and you kick the weapon, it makes it a little slower.
Cut, I think, came from an elbow from Lerone Murphy in that exchange. But it's leaking right down the middle of Josh Emmett's face. I think it's right on the center of his forehead.
See how light on the feet Murphy is, excuse me.
Now being told it might be a clash of the heads right before that elbow. So we'll get a closer look as we continue. Under 2 minutes to go now. Oh yeah, it was. It was a clash of heads, and then the elbow did land for Murphy, but
it was a nice
elbow.
elbow
Clash did the damage.
I think some low kicks for Murphy would work out quite well. Some nice calf kicks.
He's gotten the calf swollen already. You're right, man. I mean, you can see the lump. And what I like about Murphy is he's eating these big shots from Emmett on the arms. He's not eating them. He's feeling where they're coming from and how they feel, and he's adjusting to that as the fight moves on.
Yeah, he's definitely defensively sound. Hands are nice and high. And now it's his turn to stalk Emmett. Obviously at featherweight, 40 years old for Josh Emmett. Says that he feels better than ever. But we know statistically, after 35, the wins are harder and harder to come by.
It's also facing these guys that are so technical as they keep adjusting in the division, and Murphy's one of those guys. He's had some tough, no easy fights.
Nice calf kick.
Adds to it.
And Murphy staying very disciplined. Side to side movement. Nice little combination, drops a calf kick, and then lateral movement again, staying very disciplined.
Opposite stances right now as Murphy works from southpaw. Catching the kick is Emmett as they spill to the ground. Murphy right back to his feet.
Yeah, nicely
some
done.
Pressure and eats a right.
Yeah, that was a big opportunity for Emmett there. Murphy wasted no time, managed to just like keep the momentum and roll back to his feet.
One round in the books, no break between rounds 1 and 2 of our main events.
Hey, big breath, big breath, big breath. Here's the water, here's the water.
Look at this jab is garbage. This fucking jab. I want you to tear him the fuck up and start throwing the jab. You split the jab, you step over the right hand, right? Let's attack his leg a little more, and I want more pressure. When he's feigning, don't fucking bite with your hand. You either step off line or you jam this motherfucker, right? But I need more feints. He's trying to set up his knee. So you're going to step off line, but let's back this motherfucker up more, okay?
You're doing
clean on your exchanges.
You're doing a great job with your forward pressure. You're moving your head, but you need to go. As soon as you move your head, you got to come off with the combination.
So this is where they clashed heads, and that caused the cut. There was an elbow, if you see here, head clash, boom, but then a little elbow from Lerone as well. Could have been either of those, actually. Regardless, there was a cut open.
Yeah,
very, very close.
Where did it go? It looked like he had a cut in the middle of his forehead. Is Josh Emmett Wolverine or something? My goodness. Looks fresh as a daisy to start round 2.
Vaseline, brother.
Hey, it's working.
Are you ready? Back. Scoot back. Scoot back. Scoot back.
Scoot back.
Emmett talking about how strong his partnership is with Joey Rodriguez. He's been a team alpha male in Sacramento since they started the gym about 20 years ago.
That's a nice shot, though. Lerone's got really good takedown defense. Very hard to take down. Picks him, but look at that. Wow. Wow, strong picking him. I mean, that was insane.
Power, but hey,
that was insane.
There was some hang time on Lerone Murphy's way down.
And this is where Murphy's been able to do well so far, but this is going to be the first, like, really high-level wrestler that's strong. That let's see if he can keep him down. He's been able to always get up in all his UFC fights and create space. And that's been his gift. Let's see if he can do it against Emmett.
Well, he's building back up nicely here. I'd let go with that head, though, if I was Lerone. Post on the left hand, focus more on standing.
He's got the bottom leg out, so he's almost out. The bottom leg is the one that's touching the ground, and how Emmett just lost it up the leg, stopped. Nice guillotine attempt. It's a little ninja choke, which gave him some space to get back up to his feet. Great job by Emmett.
Lerone's got to be careful in these exchanges, because whilst we like to see, you know, the back and forth where they just throw down in the pocket, Josh Emmett has significantly more firepower at this stage of the fight in round 2.
One of the things I like about Lerone is he's making up the firepower by throwing elbows when Emmett steps into the pocket. He's done that twice now, and let's see if he can keep looking for those elbows.
Oh, that's a nice kick.
Beautiful kick. Nice double leg timing, too.
So Emmett leaning on some of those college wrestling credentials.
Yeah, which is kind of surprising.
Pretty rare, yeah.
He doesn't really do that.
That's what's making Emmett good right now, is he's choosing smart plans. He's using game plan and technique. You're going to want to wrestle a little bit with Lerone Murphy, because if you keep him time to get his rhythm and timing and range, it's a tougher fight.
Oh, that's a nice knee, though. Very competitive fight.
Great hips for Murphy there to get him off the lower part of his legs.
Break and hit and go right back.
Josh Emmett had 3 takedowns in the UFC from 2017 till tonight. He's got 3 in this fight already, so definitely a bit more of a well-rounded game plan than what we're used to seeing in that big slam takedown. That'll score some points with the judges. That's a bit of a different variety.
Very smart of him to mix it up like this.
They were nice little shots from Lerone there. Forced Emmett to let go of the single leg. They were good little left and right. And I don't think Josh Emmett liked those. He's backed off and he seems like he's like, whoa.
Now we're seeing Lerone able to keep Emmett on his back foot, which is stylistically what Lerone wants. Murphy wants to keep Emmett moving back. That'll stop the rest of the attacks.
I think Emmett might have been rocked there from those few shots.
90 seconds left in round 2. Murphy now trying to apply the pressure and put Emmett on the back foot. Feints his way in. We saw this a lot against Edson Barbosa as well.
The feints for Lerone Murphy style are everything. Those feints set up that calf kick. Right when you start seeing something else from those fakes, he throws what you can't see, and that's what Lerone's doing so well right now by leading the dance with the footwork, the lateral movement, the fakes, and the jabs.
Oh, each offered a big swing and saw it coming.
40 seconds. Yep. Give me the poke off that feint.
Feint. Yay!
Give me more pokes.
Beautiful footwork from Lerone. Always so light on his feet, then plants them when he decides to throw.
30 seconds.
And that left high kick, when he switches stance, is his most dangerous kick. That one right there. He sets that up super well with his left hand, so keep an eye out for that against Emmett, because Emmett's right hand's pretty low. And he's setting it up by stabbing that lead leg from the southpaw stance.
And the longer the fight goes, I think it's fair to say that the less of a threat Josh Emmett becomes. You know, the firepower isn't the same in rounds 3, 4, and 5 as what it is in 1 and 2.
2 in the books. No breaks for the duration of the main event.
Yes, Lerone Murphy. Breathe for me, mate. Breathe for me, mate. Breathe for me. Them little body shots are adding up for me. Just have a breath. Just have a breath. Have another breath for me. And another one. Listen, mate. Only one moment where you're loaded. That's the only opportunity he's going to get. Listen, mate, if you stay tight and crisp with all what you're doing, this guy's going to keep gambling. Yeah? You know that all he ran out there was like, I've got to change it up. Do you know why he's got to change it up? Because what you're doing is working. Stay on your job. Keep your mind on your job. I'm feinting, I'm flowing, and I'm working. You're seeing loads of stuff in both stances now. Don't get greedy.
So here, as we can see, Josh Emmett comes out, lands a nice big right hand. Here he is, picks him up high up in the air, slams him down, just drops him down. And then, of course, Josh Emmett goes in for the single leg and left and right from Lerone, forced him to disengage. And there's that beautiful spinning back kick right to the midsection.
UFC 314 is on deck next weekend. Alexander Volkanovski faces Diego Lopez for the undisputed featherweight championship. Michael Chandler takes on Paddy the Fatty Pimblett in a 5-round co-main, plus Patricio Pitbull's entry to the UFC. Special offer if you purchase UFC 314 before April 7th. You get $10 off the normal price. Head to ESPNplus.com/PPV to order.
Nice elbow again by Murphy on that step-in jab. And then kick to the chin.
Keep making him run away.
Emmett starting to throw some big ones. Murphy was right there to respond.
Yeah, great exchange. Emmett landed, so did Lerone. A beautiful corner work. I think it was Carl Prince at the corner of Lerone Murphy. Oh, that was a nasty side kick to the leg.
So nice how he's doing that, Murphy. He's keeping the distance so that Emmett can't pressure him as much with that stab kick to the thigh.
Clocked in with the right hand, in and out movement from Lerone now.
And the problem is because Lerone's able to punch moving backwards and forward. Oh, nice shot by Emmett.
Yeah, Emmett's not as slick though, but that'll neutralize things.
Watch your fingers, Will. Chop the leg when he fakes. You kick Sam out. You kick Sam. He's going high now. Keep backing him up.
Alongside Dominic Cruz and Michael Bisping, Brendan Fitzgerald from the UFC Apex in Las Vegas. Megan O'Leary, part of our team tonight as well. UFC post shows on ESPN Plus after we're done here. 5 rounds, if needed, between Josh Emmett, the 8th-ranked featherweight contender, trying to hold off Lerone Murphy and take his unbeaten record from him. Slip there from Murphy as he got overextended. Emmett, now he's got a single leg.
Yeah, he's in deep, but he's eating elbows here from Emmett. I'm not sure what that was. Did he slip and then decide to turn it into a takedown attempt?
He was trying an elbow and he fell forward from the balance. He got stuck in a front headlock, but it was a good try for the single because he fell forward, but Emmett capitalized, got straight on the front headlock and dropped to this single leg. See if he can use it to create some offense here.
Well, he's in deep and he's let it go. He's thinking about the high crotch, trying to lift him again, but problem is these days, if you've got a good coach and you've got good training partners that are willing to do the work, against the fence you can learn how to play this game. So Lerone's defending perfectly there.
Tell that to Brito.
Well, yeah, it's a different game though. He was shooting it
totally
at a distance. You know what I mean? Not relying on the fence.
Emmett trying to crow hop into the big right hand.
Double jab, step.
Show the legs. Yeah, show the legs.
Double jab, step over.
2 minutes to go, round 3. Opposite stances as Emmett goes orthodox.
Yeah, that kick.
A battle for the lead foot position.
Stop time.
Fingers extended by Murphy in that exchange, and he's getting an earful from Jason Herzog.
You okay there? Give it some time. You got a little time. Yeah.
So let's have a look.
Yeah, it wasn't the initial extension, it was the scrape down.
Is that you see okay?
The follow through.
You see okay? Yeah. Listen, do not do that again, okay? I'm taking a point if you do it again. Thank you, sir. All right. You got time? You good?
So there's the stern warning. And a point deduction in a fight like this could loom very low. It's been close so far through 2.
I need to see the bully.
Everything
I want speed. Your speed is enough.
Nice and tight.
Now give me the pull.
Nice 1-2 from Josh Emmett. Oh, heavy took that. Beautiful body kick. But Josh Emmett just took it though, hardly reacted. Sounded good in here.
That's the kick that Lerone sets up so well on that left side, is that body kick, and he'll go high from it once he feels the connection on the body.
Yeah, that oblique kick is just stabbing away. Nice work from
And
Emmett.
a guard for Josh Emmett with a minute to go in round 3.
Smart decision by Emmett.
1 minute, don't rush.
Triangle
Don't
attempt.
Don't rush this now.
1 minute to go, Alex. 1 minute. Go on the head. Go on the head.
Control it.
Emmett saw an opportunity on the ground and he took it.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Why not? Got this.
Great stand up there by American Man.
Yeah, I mean, that was very, very skillful from Lerone Murphy. A second ago, he was flat on his back with a high-level wrestler trying to finish the fight on top of him. Within seconds, he's back up and now operating again. Ooh.
Yeah, and as a main event, he shows like it's not if you get taken down, it's when, and can you create space and get back up to keep the fight going. That's what Murphy's showing against a seasoned wrestler in Emmett.
Circle for me. Oh, way to block all that garbage.
That kick is so nice, too, because it gets Emmett to sit up straight where he wants him.
3 in the books in Vegas. We will need the main event rounds to decide
Big
it.
breath. Breathe, breathe. Hey, you can't let him kick you like that no more, all right? Every time he kicks, you have to respond. The only reason why he keeps kicking you is because you're not responding.
Now look,
You can go to the body. You don't have to go up top. Big right hand to the body every time he kicks.
Of your power, but you're loading up. I need speed. He's falling on his ass, squared up against the cage. You run, you jump, knee this motherfucker. He's squaring up, ducking down, knee this motherfucker. Bully him, push him. We got 2 rounds. You got to be the fucking bully right now. No more fucking bullshit. We got 2 rounds.
Let's take a look at this elbow that Murphy's able to land right in the big, huge power shots of Emmett, or in between them. He's landing these shots. Double knee jab to keep Emmett on the outskirts of his punches where he wants. And look at this kick to the body, just powerful from Mr. Murphy there.
Coming up next, Karen Bryant joined by Paul Felder, Michael Chiesa, and Michelle Watterson-Gomez to break down all of tonight's action on the live post show. Plus, the big winners check in with Megan. You ready? It's coming up right after this main event over on ESPN+.
Good corner work by Danny Castillo in the corner of Josh Emmett, saying, listen, you cannot afford to take any more of those kicks. He said, you gotta give him something back. He said, the reason Lerone is throwing so many kicks is because you're not responding. Great advice. Easier said than done now.
Oh! Great timing. And that's hidden in the feints and the movement. The stance switches, it's hard to read which and where Lerone Murphy's going to throw from, because everything's a fluent movement. It's not just one set stance. He's light on his feet, moving forward and backwards. And the second Emmett goes to get in the pocket, you start seeing elbows from Murphy to really threaten that pocket.
Jump knee for Josh Emmett to try to enter into the zone. Murphy, 10 more leg kicks landed than Josh Emmett.
That was actually an extremely good read by Emmett, and him listening to his partners as well.
Well, they said between rounds, time to be the bully for the last 2 rounds.
The problem is, though, that'll play into Lerone Murphy's hands. You know, the more he tries to bully him and be overly aggressive and load up on every single shot, you're just going to telegraph all your shots even more. Whereas on the flip side now, Lerone's settled into a groove. He's chipping away at the legs. He's found his rhythm. He's landing shots. And he also knows if he has been taken down, he can get back up.
It's hard to be a bully and to bully people around when they're fluent movement, stance, footwork, in and out, picking you apart, hitting you, not just moving. He's also meeting with the offense.
Oh, yeah. He's providing plenty of offense. There's a good right hand, though. Emmett needs more combinations.
Nice right
Not
hand.
singular shots.
Yeah, but that's the style he needs. Yeah, just pure pressure and make it nasty. Because when you leave Murphy this space and this timing, he's hard to deal with.
Step in right for Emmett.
Emmett having some success here. He needs more combinations, though.
He's landed about half the total strikes of Lerone Murphy has Josh Emmett. But he just needs one.
Yeah, that leg might need only one more as well, because you can see the bruising coming through, you can see the redness, you can see that he's now starting to walk very gingerly on it. Lerone is just kind of piecing him up here at range.
I mean, it's a technique masterclass for somebody who's powerful and strong, and you stay out of the way of the power and the strength by not being touched, not being hit, not being head off, and that's what Lerone Murphy is doing well. And that's why he's hard to bully.
Go to the front, close your hands, Blue. Hold up. Let's get some back.
Oh, that oblique kick, that is so nice.
They're so annoying, too, because they have knee problems, too.
Yeah, I mean, look at Khalil Roundtree versus Modestas Mikauskas. Tore his knee up, didn't fight for about 2 years or something crazy. John Jones, of course, uses that a lot. A lot of people think it's a controversial technique, but it's legal.
Well, Emmett had an ACL injury that he suffered early in a fight against Shane Burgos. He won that fight. It was a 3-rounder back in 2021 here at the Apex, so he can gut through it. But yeah, he has taken some damage to that lead left leg.
Don't stand in front. You gotta give me a good exit.
Yeah, Modestas, when he took that, tore everything. Right now, Lerone Murphy is giving Josh Emmett everything he can handle, moving around nicely. Emmett's just kind of out of range. That's a good shot.
Couple of big rights for Emmett.
Yeah.
Yeah, Emmett's got to keep heading off Lerone. Lerone's floating around the octagon. He needs to head him off and not give him these openings to sneak out of the way.
Do it again. Off your jabs. Nothing. Lovely pressure.
Beautiful front kick.
Bring him this way. Fade him. Gotta fade.
You see Lerone stays so technical. All right, Josh is in. He's got the hands together. He's going to elevate him in a second. But look at that, Lerone fighting the hands from behind his back. Very tricky. Emmett's going to lift him here. He's going to try and drag him off the cage. There's 10 seconds left.
Lerone pulls his elbows up his body like a pair of pants. Just pulls them straight up, and then when you get those hands locked under the butt, they don't work. Nice work by Murphy.
Into the 5th and final round between these featherweights.
Good, mate. He knows he's got to go for it, mate, yeah? Just keep defensive response.
I need everything you got right here. I need everything you got right here. We have to take advantage. So look, when he goes southpaw, he throws that body kick. As soon as he lands, you kick the fuck out of his legs, right? When he goes southpaw and he kicks body, you kick. As soon as he lands, you kick his fucking leg right.
He's not really doing shit. This last round. He's not really doing shit.
Fucking really. Listen to me.
Yeah.
He's throwing elbows every time. So double jab.
I need a tight guard after it.
Southpaw is nice.
Do you know, just for the first little bit, fuck the elbow off a little bit. Yeah, on the back foot. Let's see if you get him going backwards, I can work off that. Yeah, nice defense, mate. Beautiful work. 5 minutes of responsibility. What have you got for me, mate, yeah? What are you about? This is what it's about, yeah?
Stand 5 minutes.
Tracking those fingers, okay? So be careful of the back of the head. You got him right in the back of the head with that elbow. Be very careful, please, sir. Okay? You're good. Thanks, sir.
Final instructions from his corner, and then Jason Herzog as we head for the final round. This very well could be 2-2, and all coming down to this one.
Fighter ready? Fighter ready?
I know Murphy has the advantage in striking numbers, but 4 takedowns for Josh Emmett. Just over a minute of ground control time. I don't know how large that moves, but not really a lot of definitive rounds through the first 4.
I don't know. Adam Martin's got it 2-2. I don't even want to say what I think, because they'll say I'm biased. Regardless, still got a full round of action.
Significant strikes look like they're landing for Murphy, and the grappling and the wrestling looks like it's winning for Emmett so far.
Yeah. Oh, nice head kick. With the corner of Lerone. They're very confident. He said, we just need 5 more minutes of responsibility. Keep your shape, keep your form, stick to the plan, stick and move, keep doing what you're doing. They feel very confident he's going to win. Josh Emmett needs a little more output, if you ask me. That was a good right hand. Oh, that's...
We saw the leg kick coming. He backed him up.
Stepped over it. Cracked him with the right. Cracked him with the jab.
Just step around. You see it right there. Your weights are making him duck. He's scared. Come around the corner when he reaches. Make that jab 32. We got a way better jab, baby. Let's use it.
That's Danny Castillo, UFC veteran. In the corner, Josh Emmett. They want him to pump out that jab.
Hold that middle out. Hold that middle out.
Show that good snapping jab. Nothing.
Show the left leg to hand.
Such high stakes. That's why they're really trying to be careful here. Don't want to get caught. Huge left from Murphy right down the middle.
He's going to look to set up that high kick. That's what when he starts landing that left high, he finds that kick right there. Keep an eye out for it. Nice jab from Murphy there.
The speed will do it.
Emmett's looking to head him off, just back him into the fence, but it's hard to corral Murphy in because of the footwork, the stance switch, and the fake.
Oh, this is an opportunity. Oh, a couple of big shots, but then he goes for the takedown.
Another takedown attempt.
I don't think that's going to do it. Lerone's shown that he can defend. Lerone's shown he can get back to his feet.
Take it back.
And I think Josh Emmett probably needs a takedown, a knockout at this stage, if I'm honest. Unofficial, significant numbers, Lerone Murphy's way ahead. It certainly looks that way to me. In landing more, it's not a landslide.
Power versus volume.
Yeah.
That's the judge's equation that they have to figure out. Should we get there? 2 minutes to go. Josh Emmett hasn't landed 2 takedowns at a fight since his UFC debut against Scott Holtzman when he took him down 8 times. He's got 4 tonight. Again, hasn't been able to do much with it when he got there.
The judging criteria damages scores damage #1, so we'll see how they look at the damage in this fight. We don't know what the judges are seeing with that either.
The look away for Emmett. 90 seconds to go in this one. Lerone Murphy, the 0 in the loss column, 15-0-1 as a pro. Josh Emmett calls this the beginning of his last real run at a UFC championship opportunity.
Yeah, it's Bull versus Matador. In the last minute of this fight, you can see Murphy just flowing out of the way with defense, footwork, and movement, and Emmett trying and he gets caught stalking him down.
And now Murphy going under the attack for the final minute. Calls him on, pumps the jab, slips.
That's the thing, you can try to pretend that Murphy's not doing anything because of his movement, but you'll walk into some damage that will eventually hurt you if you just try to bully your way in.
Round by round, significant strikes. The volume lower in this 5th round. Emmett appears a bit frustrated.
There's a little frustration there from Emmett. I mean, 7 shots to 8 shots. There hasn't been a tremendous amount of volume from either man.
Well, he wants him to sit still and just bang with him in the middle of the octagon. That's just not smart. Murphy
looks up at the clock, 20 seconds left. Emmett's frustrated.
When people can't match the footwork, they say their running's happening.
Coming up on 10 seconds left. Emmett dangerous to the final horn. Can he land the big punch? He throws one, but time will expire. 25 minutes in the books between Josh Emmett and Lerone Murphy. We'll see how the judges saw it. Take a quick 30-second break, and we're back to put a cap on the night. Stay with us. He tallies the judges' scorecards. Murphy closed a -395 betting favorite when the fight began. The live odds had him at -160 for a large balance of the fight after it was pretty clear that Emmett was game. Again, it was technical striking from the outside for Lerone Murphy, and Josh Emmett trying to get in his kitchen and land that patented big right hand. And if it came down to the final rounds, would Murphy do enough? Or will it be Josh Emmett? Let's all find out together. Here's Joe Martinez.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the scorecards. The judges have it 48-47, 48-47, and 49-46. All for your winner by unanimous decision, Lerone, the